Navigating the storm: BYD's ascent amidst trade wars. The global automotive industry found itself in turbulent waters as trade tensions between the United States and China escalated. The trade war, marked by a series of escalating tariffs and retaliatory measures, created a climate of uncertainty that rippled through various sectors, with the automotive industry being one of the hardest hit. The world's two largest economies exchanged tariff blows, each trying to outmaneuver the other in a high-stakes game of economic chess. This tit-for-tat exchange led to increased costs for raw materials and components, which in turn affected production schedules and profit margins for automakers. This created uncertainty and disruption for automakers worldwide. Factories faced shutdowns, supply chains were strained, and many companies found themselves grappling with the challenge of maintaining profitability in an increasingly volatile market. Yet, amidst this storm, one company not only weathered the challenges, but thrived. BYD Auto. While others faltered, BYD seized the opportunity to solidify its position as a leader in the electric vehicle market. BYD, which stands for Build Your Dreams, is a Chinese multinational conglomerate. Founded in 1995, the company initially focused on rechargeable batteries before expanding into the automotive sector in 2003. The company has rapidly become a global force in the electric vehicle market. With a diverse portfolio that includes electric cars, buses, and trucks, BYD has positioned itself as a pioneer in the transition to sustainable transportation. While some automakers struggled to adapt to the changing landscape, BYD demonstrated remarkable resilience and strategic prowess. The company's ability to pivot and innovate allowed it to stay ahead of the curve, even as traditional car manufacturers faced significant hurdles. BYD's success can be attributed to several key factors. The company's strategic vision and forward-thinking approach have been instrumental in its rise to prominence. First, the company established a strong domestic market presence in China. By leveraging its home advantage, BYD was able to build a loyal customer base and gain valuable insights into consumer preferences and market trends. Second, BYD strategically expanded its global reach. The company entered key international markets, forging partnerships and establishing manufacturing facilities abroad to cater to a growing global demand for electric vehicles. Third, BYD focused on vertical integration, giving it greater control over its supply chain. By producing its own batteries and key components, BYD was able to reduce costs, ensure quality, and mitigate the risks associated with supply chain disruptions. These factors, combined with a commitment to innovation and sustainable technologies, have propelled BYD to the forefront of the global electric vehicle revolution. The company's investment in research and development has led to breakthroughs in battery technology, vehicle design, and energy efficiency. BYD's journey is a testament to the power of adaptability, strategic foresight, and a steadfast commitment to a greener future. As the world continues to grapple with the challenges of climate change and environmental sustainability, BYD stands as a beacon of hope, demonstrating that it is possible to achieve economic success while making a positive impact on the planet. The tariff headwind, a 25% hurdle for Chinese automakers. The U.S. China trade war brought about significant challenges for businesses operating between the two countries. The imposition of tariffs and other trade barriers disrupted supply chains and increased costs for many industries. One of the most impactful measures was the imposition of a 25% tariff on Chinese-made electric vehicles imported into the United States. This tariff was part of a broader strategy to pressure China on various trade issues. This tariff created a significant price disadvantage for Chinese automakers seeking to compete in the lucrative American market. The increased costs were often passed on to consumers, making Chinese electric vehicles less attractive compared to their American, Japanese, and European counterparts. The 25% tariff effectively increased the cost of Chinese electric vehicles for American consumers, making them less competitive against their American, Japanese, and European counterparts. This price hike was a major deterrent for potential buyers who were already considering a range of options in a competitive market. This trade barrier threatened to stifle the growth of Chinese automakers looking to establish a foothold in the U.S. market. Companies like BYD, NIO, and others faced the daunting task of navigating these new economic realities while trying to maintain their growth trajectories. However, BYD responded to this challenge with characteristic agility. the company quickly adapted its strategies to mitigate the impact of the tariffs. The company recognized the need to diversify its manufacturing base and reduce its reliance on exports to the United States. By expanding its production capabilities in other regions, BYD aimed to shield itself from the adverse effects of the trade war. BYD accelerated its plans for global expansion, targeting markets with favorable trade policies and a growing demand for electric vehicles. This included increasing its presence in Europe, Southeast Asia, and other regions where electric vehicle adoption was on the rise. This strategic move proved to be a masterstroke, allowing BYD to circumvent the worst effects of the U.S. tariffs and capitalize on the burgeoning electric vehicle markets in Europe, Southeast Asia, and other regions. By focusing on these markets, BYD not only mitigated the impact of the tariffs, but also positioned itself as a global leader in the electric vehicle industry. The company's ability to adapt and innovate in the face of adversity has been a key factor in its continued success. BYD's experience serves as a valuable lesson for other automakers facing similar challenges in an increasingly complex global trade environment. As the global market for electric vehicles continues to grow, the ability to navigate trade barriers and adapt to changing economic conditions will be crucial for all automakers. BYD's response to the 25% tariff is a testament to the importance of strategic planning and flexibility in the ever-evolving automotive industry. In the end, the 25% hurdle was not just a challenge, but an opportunity for BYD to demonstrate its resilience and commitment to innovation. The company's journey through this period of trade tensions highlights the dynamic nature of the global automotive market and the ongoing evolution of the electric vehicle industry. The vertical integration advantage, BYD's winning formula. BYD, a global leader in electric vehicles, has crafted a unique strategy that sets it apart from its competitors. One of BYD's key strengths lies in its vertically integrated business model. This approach allows the company to oversee and control every aspect of its production process. Unlike many traditional automakers, BYD controls a significant portion of its supply chain in-house. This means that from the initial stages of raw material procurement to the final assembly of electric vehicles, BYD has a hand in every step. This includes everything from battery production to electric motor manufacturing and vehicle assembly. By doing so, BYD ensures that each component meets its high standards of quality and performance. This vertical integration provides BYD with several distinct advantages in the competitive automotive market. It not only enhances the quality of their products but also allows for greater flexibility in production. Firstly, it gives BYD greater control over production costs and quality. By managing the entire production process, the company can identify and eliminate inefficiencies, ensuring that resources are used optimally. By manufacturing key components in-house, BYD can streamline its operations and reduce its reliance on external suppliers. This not only reduces costs but also minimizes the risks associated with supply chain disruptions. This allows the company to optimize production efficiency and keep costs down, making its electric vehicles more affordable for consumers. Affordability is a crucial factor in the widespread adoption of electric vehicles, and BYD's strategy directly addresses this. Secondly, vertical integration enhances BYD's resilience to supply chain disruptions. In an industry where delays and shortages can significantly impact production, having control over the supply chain is a major advantage. The global automotive industry has been grappling with semiconductor shortages and other supply chain bottlenecks. These issues have caused delays and increased costs for many automakers. BYD's in-house production capabilities have shielded it from the worst of these disruptions, allowing it to maintain production levels and meet growing demand for its vehicles. This resilience has been a key factor in BYD's ability to continue its growth trajectory, even in challenging times. Finally, vertical integration fosters innovation within BYD. By having control over the entire production process, the company can more easily experiment with new technologies and designs. By controlling the entire production process, BYD can more easily implement new technologies and designs. This ability to innovate quickly and efficiently is crucial in the fast-paced world of electric vehicles. This has allowed the company to rapidly iterate on its products and bring cutting-edge electric vehicles to market quickly. The speed at which BYD can develop and launch new models gives it a competitive edge. BYD's vertical integration strategy has proven to be a critical factor in its success, enabling it to navigate market challenges, control costs, and stay ahead of the innovation curve. As the demand for electric vehicles continues to grow, BYD's approach positions it well for future success, ensuring that it remains a leader in the industry. Global expansion, BYD's answer to trade barriers. Faced with the headwinds of U.S. tariffs, BYD recognized the importance of diversifying its market reach. The company embarked on an ambitious global expansion strategy, targeting regions with growing demand for electric vehicles and favorable policy environments. BYD's global push focused on establishing a presence in key markets across Europe, Southeast Asia, Latin America, and other regions. BYD's expansion strategy involved a multi-pronged approach. The company established manufacturing partnerships and joint ventures with local companies in key markets. This allowed BYD to leverage local expertise, reduce manufacturing costs, and navigate regulatory hurdles more effectively. In addition to manufacturing partnerships, BYD invested heavily in building its brand and distribution networks worldwide. The company opened dealerships and service centers, and it forged partnerships with fleet operators and ride-hailing companies to expand its reach. BYD's global expansion strategy has yielded impressive results. The company has quickly become one of the world's leading exporters of electric vehicles, with a presence in over 70 countries and regions.